Hey guys, I know I'm kind of sweaty and icky right now. I had a day of, we went through the kids' closets on stuff that they didn't fit into, and this was a while back, but I had boxes of donation stuff that didn't get donated, and so I'm kind of sweaty. But if you know me, you know that I'm kind of a thrifty gal. I like thrift stores. It doesn't bother me to buy used because as soon as we use it, it's going to be used anyways. And so, but I do like nice things. And so, I am so excited about my new oven. And so I thought I'd take the opportunity to tell you kind of how my little crazy brain works. So, my previous oven was right there. What sucked about that is it was yay big. I don't know if you can tell, but that's small. And not only was it small to where my sheet pans wouldn't fit in, it also, the back would heat hot and the front wouldn't. So like the back of whatever you were cooking got burnt and the front didn't, unless you like turned it. And if you're a mom, you know, you get sidetracked, you get busy, and you just burnt the back side and the front side is okay. And so I was super annoyed with that. And I love to entertain. And so usually when I cook for a lot versus just like a little bit. So this beautiful thing just got installed after sitting in our garage for months and months and months. But so how I save money, this was actually something that I bought on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm so excited about it because it is a smart oven. And y'all, oh, I gotta find it. I'm never prepared for these because I just decide, you know, I probably ought to tell people some things that I learned, and then I do it without being prepared. But see this is a meat thermometer. And you know what it can do? It can plug in to this little port on the side right over here. So like if I'm cooking a turkey or chicken or something, I'm so excited. Like, I don't think I can contain the amount of excitement that I have. But I got this oven for, I mean, about 30% of what it would have been new. And what I did was for months and months and months. So you have to be patient. And I mean, if you know me, not patient. But if you want to score deals, you have to be patient. So I kept checking Facebook Marketplace for months and months and months and months. And this had been posted on Facebook Marketplace. And at first they asked what it was new, because it was new. It was wrapped on the pallet, like new. And I was not going to pay a new price for something that I didn't get, you know, at the appliance store. So I waited months and months and months and months. And finally I sent them a message and asked if they'd take X amount. And they said, you know, well, we won't do that, but will you do this? Which was still about 30% of what this would be brand new. And so we bought it then. So you can find a lot of deals online. Things that you want to avoid is most sellers actually do have like a star rating. So if there's a seller that doesn't have a great star rating, you want to look into it and make sure why they don't. Because appliances, like, it wasn't cheap. And so if it didn't work or there was something wrong with it, you know, there's a problem with it. Like, that would be terrible. Another thing is if you buy appliances that aren't new and wrapped up, it's safer to buy them when they are actually installed or there. So that way you can make sure if you're buying a fridge, make sure it's plugged in and cold. So you know the fridge is cold and the freezer is cold. If it's sitting out in someone's garage, you just don't know. If there's a washer or dryer, can I, you know, run a cycle? Can I verify that it's done? Or depending on how cheap it is, if it is all hooked up, it may be worth you calling an appliance guy to come out and check it out to make sure everything's great before you spend the money. Because believe me, you'd rather be out like $125 or $100-ish, somewhere around there, than, you know, plop hundreds and hundreds of dollars on an appliance that doesn't work. But I do find a lot of things on Facebook Marketplace that work for our family. And it does save us, you know, quite a bit of money. So for less than what this oven costs, generally we're pretty handy and we do the work ourselves, but we've been so busy and so tired that we actually had someone build the framing around for this and then frame this out, which normally we just do ourselves. But like I said, I was tired of my oven not working, and I was tired of this beautiful baby just sitting out in the garage all alone. I could hear her crying at night. So I gave her a hug when I came home. You can find ways to make your house high-end and nice without necessarily spending an arm and a leg. So we bought these at a discount store, and I love how they look. And then my hardware, my kitchen is not clean. Once again, I don't plan for this. So now you can see our real life. Messy things on the counter, somewhat dead flowers on it. This is just us. But we didn't have hardware. This hardware I bought on Amazon because it was about a third of the cost of similar hardware at a big box store, so like at Lowe's. But just take your time. Look for things that are on sale. Wait for sales, like appliances and stuff, generally like President's Day, 4th of July, things like that. If you want to buy new, those are generally the best times to buy appliances. But also just keep checking online, because eventually someone will need to sell this. This was a couple that had planned on renovating their kitchen. Plans changed and they did not renovate their kitchen. And, at first they made the mistake of pricing it way too high. And so it just sat and sat and sat until they were probably sick of it being in their garage too. And so I got a really good deal on it. But anyways, that's kind of my 2 cents. Don't be afraid to buy used, but if you do buy used, protect yourself. Make sure you can test it, or if you can't test it, see if you can have an appliance person check it out. Because if you ask like, hey, can I have my appliance repair guy just come over and look at it real quick? And if they're like, no, then that's kind of your sign, right? Like if they don't want you to do that, that may answer the question that you have. If they're like, yeah, sure, not a problem, bring them over, then, I'd feel a little bit more comfortable going through with a purchase. Because I have bought washers and dishwashers before. That didn't work, and John was less than enthusiastic about my decision to buy used. But overall, buying used has saved us tons of money over time. Both with our personal houses and with the houses that we choose to renovate. But anyways, if you have any questions on tips and tricks to save money when you are renovating, let me know, because no one likes a good deal like I do, but yet I still want it to be nice. And so that's where you have to balance, and it's kind of all math and numbers, which is why I like doing listings, because it's all data-based, it's all numbers-based. Same things when you're buying used appliances. So if you're not saving enough, you just kind of run numbers. What would this be new? How much are they asking? How old is it? What brand is it? You look up all that information so that like, okay, well, I'm still paying over half of what it would do new, and it doesn't have a warranty, and I don't know this person. It just increases the risk. So, have beautiful things, but have them on a budget. Bye.